It's travel day again.
We're gonna have a lot of those. We finished up our time here at the Grand Hyatt. We are packed and ready to go to fly to Fairbanks. We're gonna head to the Seattle airport. We're gonna take a train because it's a lot cheaper than the Uber. Hopefully that works okay. And then hopefully too, we can get in the Centurion Lounge in the Seattle airport, which is very close to our actual gate. So the question is whether or not it's full. But if things go well, that's where we'll get some breakfast.
Let's go to the airport.
Made it to Alaska. We have found our Turo. This is going to be our first experience with Turo, but honestly, rental cars were very hard to find. So pretty much every car we're getting this whole month is going to be through Turo. So hopefully part one of a good journey with them.
We made it to our Airbnb. VRBO, it's a VRBO. And it's in a really pretty little area. It was a little treacherous to get here. We made it. And it's really cute. However, there's no curtains on any of the windows and there's kind of a lot of them. And it's summer in Alaska, so...
Yeah, it's daylight all the time. It doesn't even get dark. It legitimately does not get dark, so...
This is... I don't know what we're gonna do. Don't know what we're gonna do. This is gonna be interesting. Adventures will continue. Everything will be fine. Yay, Alaska. It is our first full day in Alaska. We are in Fairbanks in our Airbnb, and it's kind of late. We got a little bit of a late start, but that's okay. So yesterday we were trying to decide what we were gonna do. We didn't have actually a plan for today. We kind of had a list of things that we might want to do, but it actually looks like it might rain. It's supposed to rain today, and
tomorrow.
And tomorrow, which kind of sucks. But as you know, we really hate rain, like a lot. So we could not decide what we wanted to do today. So our solution was, let's go to the visitor center and let them help us decide what to do.
Which is apparently very helpful.
According to every single blog we've read on the internet. Let's go to the visitor center.
We just happened to stumble into the visitor center at the right time for a seminar on cultural history in Alaska by one of the U.S. park rangers.
After the park ranger talk, we got a quick tour of an original Alaskan cabin. Smoking fake salmon in this fake smokehouse. This visitor center was super awesome. Not only did we get mountains of maps and information that we need for the next few days here, but we also got to learn a little bit about Alaskan history. We didn't spend as much time as we wanted to in there because we were starving, but it was really neat and made us even more excited about our adventure for the next month here in Alaska. So we're gonna have some lunch, and then based on the weather, there's so many birds. And then based on the weather, we will decide what we're gonna do for the rest of our afternoon and evening.
We are at the University of Alaska Fairbanks, and they actually have a pretty robust trail system that backs up to the university. So we are going to go on a mile-ish hike towards the large animal research station, where we're hopefully going to be able to see some musk oxen and potentially other large animals like moose, reindeer, etc., things that are native to Alaska. So we're going to go on a neat hike and see if we can see some cool animals.
We're attempting this cool trail. Well, the trail's fine, but to go see the big animals, and there's so many mosquitoes, we don't have bug spray. So we're gonna do one of two things. We're gonna go find some bug spray, and come back, or we're just calling it an L for today and just going to the brewery or something and just trying again tomorrow. It seems like every time we try to do something, it doesn't really work. So we're feeling kind of defeated, but we will find a way to turn the rest of this day around.
So, as if a gift from God, there's literally bug spray sitting on this table. Someone was either very charitable or left it, so I think we might get lucky because we were only a couple minutes in. Okay. As you can tell, the bugs are a real threat here.
To the large animal research station. That's it, Lars. And behind us is some musk ox. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. But to go in further, you have to be on a tour, which we missed because it starts at 2 and it's about 3. And we also missed a shuttle that we could have taken back instead of hiking through the mosquito-y meadow thing. So honestly, today is a little bit of a bust in terms of all of our activities, but we got to see the beautiful lake and we got to Fairbanks safe and sound, so we don't really have much to complain about. We are going to hit a brewery to round this day out, because when in doubt, just find yourself a brewery and your day will get better. So we are going to hit Hoodoo Brewery after we hustle back to the car and try to avoid getting more mosquito bites, have a beer that is famous to Fairbanks. we made our way to the Hoodoo Brewing Company, which is a classic Fairbanks brewery, which is also super popular. Obviously, there are a ton of people here, and the beer is amazing. The last stop on our first portion of the Fairbanks trip is the Pump House restaurant, which is another Fairbanks classic and recommended by pretty much everybody who's been here, and should be absolutely delicious, so we will see you there.
So we are at the Pump House, which is the restaurant to come to in Fairbanks, Alaska. They have all kinds of traditional Alaskan food. And we just ordered a king crab dinner. We ordered a seafood platter, so we get to try a bunch of the other Alaskan seafood that's around. So we're gonna hope that it's amazing. This is one of those moments where we're just not gonna be vegan and we're gonna eat a lot of seafood. And then we'll see how we feel later, but I mean, it's gonna be good seafood. So here's our Pump House experience. Let's hope it's a good one.
Oh my God, this is a lot of food.
We just ordered dessert too.
Oh my gosh, that was enough food to feed like a family of 6.
It was indeed an experience. The Pump House is no joke, especially when you order basically the 2 most expensive things on the menu, which
is what we did. But y'all, I think I gained 10 pounds just now. And then we ordered dessert.
it was a whole spectacle. Everybody
People
in the saloon
were
like
like a zoo. We were the car crash you couldn't look away from.
Yet here we are, and we live to tell the tale.
We survived, and it was amazing. Highly recommend the Pump House. Maybe don't order what we ordered. It was
a lot.
I don't regret it, and also I don't think I'd do it again, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyways, we redeemed our day, I would say, with the brewery and the Pump House. We redeemed it. It wasn't going so well, but we made it work. So traveling here to Fairbanks and our first day was a mixed bag, but we are so happy to be here in Alaska and are so looking forward to our journey. We have so much planned for the next month here in Alaska. Our next adventure is in Denali, and you are not going to want to miss it because we're going to do some epic hiking. We're staying in a tiny home, and we are so excited to be in the Alaskan wilderness, kind of, and you're going to want to see that. So hit that subscribe button so that you can be all caught up when that video comes out next, and we will see you in Denali.